Alright, here's part 2 of the mudroom. So here I have a little chair that I found, and I hung it on the wall, and then I just put some little knickknacks, little jars, and a little scoop with a candle in it. And this is a little fan that I found somewhere, old pictures that I find here and there. This is one of those paint trowels or whatever, and I just put magnets on it. More shoes. There's a basket with old shoes in it. And then another box, another one of those wooden crates. This one's a Pepsi crate. And then I just put some just little things on the top and different things inside. This is an old cabinet that I had when I was a little girl, and I played with it at my grandma's. And then inside I've been collecting just different of the metal dishes and pots and pans and things like that, here and there and everywhere. Got some displayed in there. I've got some up there on the wall there. And then this little table here, this little red table, and there's 2 chairs that go with it, where the little table that I sat on and my mom sat on when she was a little kid. So I got those. Old pair of roller skates. This I took a metal box, and at my grandma's she had all kinds of games and cards. So I just put some of the bingo cards and Monopoly and flashcards and stuff in there. It's another shelf with my husband made with a crate, and then these milk jugs I found when I was walking out in the country, and there's some more there, and an old juicer. This basket's full of kitchen utensils and stuff I just don't know what to do with. Here's another little bookshelf that my husband hung up for me, and it's just got miscellaneous spices and jars and stuff and bowls and different things that I've gotten at grandma's or along the way. A little old ice cream maker, old ice cream tin. Down below there's another little crate that has Buster, that has slicers in it and some more jars, things like that. So I have a lot of stuff everywhere, but I try to display it so it doesn't look so junky, but it's in my mudroom. Now I'm going to turn you around here nicely. Well, there's a pile of junk right here I don't want you to see, but you're going to have to see it for a minute. Okay. This, when we were moving my grandma down in her basement, clear back in a icky room that's gross that we were all afraid to go into, was this cabinet. And she said it was old, from an old kitchen cabinet from a long, long time ago, and it was disgusting. And I asked her if I could have it, and she said yes. And I had to clean the heck out of it, get all the mold and smell out of it, and then I painted it. And now I use it, well, it's for storage, but it's got 4 shelves, deep shelves in it, and I use it for storage. 2 of those shelves are full of nothing but old mason jars, the old canning jars, the blue ones and the white ones. And I have people call me all the time, and they use them for, you know, like these right here. I have all different sizes. They use them for, we've used them for weddings, for prom, for decorations. On top of that, I just put some more of my Crocs. There's an old school map back behind there of Iowa, from Iowa. Some old fans that I found, some old jars. I just put some jewelry in some of them, an old bench, some pictures. That back there is an old medicine cabinet from a bathroom that nobody wanted anymore, and I took it and I've got some of my old jars and things in it. Since this is in the basement in the mudroom, the ceiling's not done, so from the rafters I just hung some baskets and old baskets and enamelware and things that I've gotten along the way. Now this is an old, I don't know if I can get back far enough. This is an old phonograph. It's an Edison phonograph, 1917. And this was on the side of the road on cleanup day. And nobody wanted it. And it was huge and it was heavy, and I told my friends I wanted it, and they couldn't understand why, because they didn't know what it was. And so we got it, and I brought it home, and I cleaned it up and started it, and it works. Everything works on it. It plays music. This cupboard here, there's drawers, and they're full of the records that go with it, because it's those thick records. Whoops, it's those thick records. and it works just fine. And I can't believe that somebody threw that away. So I have that free. It's worth several $100s on the computer, on the eBay and stuff. This cabinet here, my grandfather made years and years and years ago out of cedar from their farm, and it was like a wardrobe. My husband now keeps a lot of his hunting stuff in it, but I use the top, and what I use the top for is I have a bunch of jar collections, different jars that have checker pieces, old stamps, Scrabble pieces, dominoes, just different stuff like that. Different collections for that. And then old blocks. Got some old wood bowls, an old cowbell, just different stuff that Grandma has given me or I've gotten along the way. I have lots of crocks everywhere. Now I'm not going to show you my husband's office or my scrap room, but I want to go into my laundry room for a minute here, and I want to show you one of my other collections. I have a very small laundry room, but it's full of junk too. Well, I call it treasures. You guys can call it junk. It's probably going to be loud because the washer and dryer's on. I'll have to turn those off. So let me turn the washer and dryer off. Sorry. Okay, a couple of my other collections, and I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'm just going to show you a few things. I love little medicine jars, and so this was an old medicine cupboard out of a bathroom that someone had on the side of the road, so I picked it up, and I left it the way it was because I like the way it's all beat up. And then these are just some of the old medicine jars and tins from the olden days that I've picked up along the way and put in there. Some were at my grandma's from when my aunt, who's in her 60s, was a baby, because they didn't throw anything away back then. So there's all kinds of different things here. This shelf down here is full of old salt cellars. I like them. I like the way they look. So I've got a variety of old salt cellars down here. I'm going to move you over here. You can see there's a little shelf up here, and this is really small, so I have to find, my challenge is to find really small medicine jars and bottles and whatnot to put up there, because some of those are so small I just have to put thimbles in there because I can't find small things. Now, I'm going to move behind this door because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. This door going into my laundry room, that's just an old window that I found on the side of the road, and I found an old doll dress that I put behind there with a picture and just a swag on top. But behind this door is a collection I love, love, love. I love miniatures. And so what I have, I'll show you from top to bottom, are printer drawers, old printer drawers, and I have them full of miniatures because I love miniatures. And so there's a variety of things. There's just all kinds of things from Grandma's house and that people have gotten me. A lot of them are old antique things. I have a lot of old Cracker Jack toys in them. It's just a variety of, there's no rhyme or reason, it's just a variety of whatever people give me or I find that will fit in those containers is what I have. Because I love miniatures. I love those drawers. So I have those full on that wall, but it's behind the door so you don't see it. I'm gonna come around here. And up here I have another box, a couple boxes. This is an old box and it has a bunch of old